You may be seated.
Hello, Your Honor.
Hello.
This is a case of Haggerty versus Wandick.
Thank you, Jerome. Good day, everyone. Mr. Haggerty, you've opened your case in hopes of saving your relationship with your daughter. She has distanced herself from you, and you claim it's because her mother recently lied and claimed you are not her father. You plan to prove today what you've known for the last 30 years. You are her daddy. Is that correct?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Miss Wandick, you say you are stuck between your parents. And after believing the plaintiff was your father, you now are confused by your mother's new claims. Is that correct?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Ms. Davis, you admit to lying to Mr. Haggerty and your daughter, but say today you are ready to tell the truth and prove that he is not her father.
Yes, ma'am.
I'll start with you, Mr. Haggerty. Why do you say Ms. Davis is a liar?
She lied to me, she lied to my daughter. When she first got pregnant, she said I was the dad. And after 29 years, I come to find out now that possibly that I'm not the father.
You've raised this beautiful young woman and you've thought of her as your daughter and nothing else.
For the whole 29 years, yes, Your Honor.
And Ms. Wandick, you felt the same.
Yes, Your Honor.
This is the man you always knew to be daddy.
Yes, Your Honor.
He's not. He's not. He was just a playmate, Your Honor. I mean, but I know who the biological father is.
Excuse me, Your Honor. She's
Yeah.
saying that he was just a playmate, but how is that fair to this man and to me for her to be saying that he's just a playmate when from jump you let this man to believe that he was my father the whole 29 years of my life? That's not fair to me. That's not fair to him. I have kids myself asking me which man is this other man or is this man my father or their grandfather?
I can see your
Not
tears
fair now.
and I know this hurts. Can you express how upsetting this is to you?
It's very upsetting because she's just thinking it's all cute, fun, and games. You were young, yeah, true enough. I was young too, but I still had to do what I needed to do for my kids. And I would have told my kid from jump about possibly having another father.
And you're having to go through this on your own.
Yes, and she just thinks it's fun and cute, and it's not. What's cute about not knowing who your father is or lying to your daughter that you say that you're supposed to love? If you loved me, you wouldn't play games with me from jump, or this man.
So you grew up believing Mr. Haggerty was your biological father.
Yes, Your
Can
Honor.
you talk to me about the relationship you had with Mr. Haggerty growing up?
Mr. Haggerty was a wonderful father to me. Like, I was in and out of the system, and he'll come pick me up from my foster care home, take me around to his side of the family, which is, they're awesome. He's just been an outstanding dad. He didn't treat me no different from my sister.
Oh, honey, just take a breath. Just take a breath. Mr. Haggerty, when you see your daughter, the beautiful young woman you've raised as your daughter, be so upset and feel alone, I see tears in your eyes.
That's hurtful. It's very, very hurtful.
So, Mr. Haggerty, you're joined by someone. Who are you, ma'am?
Carolyn Durrell, Tessie Davis' sister.
Oh, you're Miss Davis's sister.
Yes, I'm Miss Davis' sister.
But you're standing at the plaintiff's podium with Mr. Haggerty.
Yes.
Please explain to the court.
My sister called me. She said me and Craig just got through doing, and she said I'm pregnant. And she told me and our family that Craig was Marzella's father.
Mr. Haggerty.
Mr. Haggerty.
She said it?
She said it.
She didn't name anybody else?
She didn't name no one else but Craig Haggerty. She looked just like him. She looked just like this man.
So, Miss Wandick, when were you told that Mr. Haggerty was not your biological father?
When I really found out things was I was at a sibling's house and this other man came up to me and he started crying and I'm like, whoa, why are you crying? Like, who are you? I don't know you. Why are you crying? Why are you looking at me just crying? And he was like, you don't know who I am? He was like, I'm your father. I'm like,
how old were you?
I was 19 years old, Your Honor. And I'm
really?
like, yes, Your Honor. Yes.
And then what happens after that conversation? Do you go to verify this with your mother, or do you just have a conversation with him?
Me and this other man had a relationship. Like, he was calling me, he was checking on the kids, and when he showed me this picture of his mom, that's when I was like, okay, I look just like his mother, so I'm like, okay, maybe, possibly, I don't know.
He's still in your life?
Yeah, he still calls and check on us and stuff, and he claims to be my dad to right now.
So, Mr. Haggerty, did you have any idea about this other man?
No, I haven't. No, I didn't.
When did you find out about this?
I found out about this today.
Today?
Today, right now.
This court informed you that there was another man that could be your daughter's biological father.
Yes.
Who's saying he is her biological father.
Yes.
So you were Miss Wandick, you never told Mr. Haggerty that you had been spending time with this other man and having dinners?
No, Your Honor, I distanced myself from Mr. Haggerty. I was confused.
If you want more episodes of Paternity Court, make sure to subscribe and click on the notification bell. When's the last time you've seen Mr. Haggerty, the man you've always grown up believing was your biological father?
The last time I seen him was about 9 years ago.
9 years?
Yes, Your Honor.
So, Ms. Davis, as you're listening to this and you're hearing your daughter, I see the tears in your eyes, you're hearing your daughter speak about her hurt.
The thing about it back then is I had a boyfriend and he had a girlfriend.
So now, was your boyfriend the gentleman that came to Miss Wandick, your daughter, crying?
Yes.
So
Yes.
it's that man.
Yes. And Marcella was already conceived in my belly when I was playing with Mr. Haggerty. I was young.
Did you tell Mr. Haggerty that he was your daughter's father?
Yeah.
You told him that?
Yes, I
Did you
did.
tell the other man you were in the relationship that he was the father too?
The other man already knew because he called it when Marcella was first born.
So who was at the hospital when your daughter was born?
The
other man.
Yeah.
If you were that certain and he signed the birth certificate, everything is here.
The birth certificate, I
How
never
does
saw my birth
Mr.
certificate.
Haggerty get into the equation?
Good question, because I'm gonna explain it to you, Your Honor, because I wanted a baby by Mr. Haggerty so bad. So bad, I had 4 miscarriages by him.
So you lie?
4 miscarriages. So I put Nicole on him. But I know who the father is.
Let me
29
see
years
that
of my
evidence.
life,
Let me
I
have your
never
folder as
received a
well,
birth
please, ma'am.
certificate.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So what we see from this evidence is that Marcella Nicole Wandick is listed as the child's name, mother, of course, Tessie Joyce Davis, and father's name. The other man is on the birth certificate. That is not Mr. Haggerty.
Excuse me, Your Honor.
Miss
I
Wandick, have you ever seen your birth certificate?
never seen my birth certificate in 29 years of my life.
Mr. Haggerty,
Yes.
you've testified in court today that you were proud to be Ms. Wandick's father.
Yes.
It's something you cherished, a relationship you valued.
Yes.
She said you were a wonderful father to her.
Right.
So the truth is, your commitment to this young woman was truly about love and about the belief that you were her father, even though you had no legal claim.
Yes. And before she went into the system, she was staying with me.
Yeah. Yes.
They came to my house,
And checked out his home.
check out my home, and then they came back to my house. And when they went and got all the rest of her kids,
They went and got Martha.
they went and got her.
They got me.
came and got her from my
From
house.
him.
I wasn't there at the time. My wife was there with my other daughter and her.
I'd like to
Okay.
hear from your daughter. Will you please stand, Ms. Haggerty?
Yes.
Step over to the podium and state your name for the court, please.
My name is Vanessa Lachey Haggerty.
Ms. Haggerty, thank you so much. So you are Mr. Haggerty's daughter.
Yes.
So do you believe Ms. Wandick is your sister?
Of course I do. She looks like my dad. She looks more like my dad than I do. That's all I've ever known. Like when we were young, we dressed alike. She was with us for a while. So yes, I believe that's my sister,
Oh,
wholeheartedly.
so precious, y'all holding hands. I love that. And I could see throughout the testimony the tears coming down your eyes.
Oh, of course. It's emotional. You know what I mean? Like, who wants to go 30 years without knowing if they have a sister, a younger sister at that? I always wanted one. You know what I mean? So, of course, it's emotional.
Because your relationship was special and important for you.
Yes. Very much so. Like, look at her. She looks like me. You know what I mean? So, like, of course.
To this day, you still believe in your heart Ms. Wandick is your sister.
Of course. Yes, I do. I don't feel any other way. And even if she isn't my sister, she's my sister, so.
Thank you so much. You may be seated. So, Ms. Wandick, I want to understand, what do you believe was your mother's motivation for creating this type of paternity saga?
Money. When this other man accumulated all this money, that's when she would say, that's who really your dad is. You need to get some money from him. So it was all about the money, because that's when she told me.
So when was this?
This was back in 2016, Your Honor. Other than that, she hasn't said anything about this other man being my dad. So why you haven't been said something if that wasn't what it was about, if it wasn't about the money, why would you say that?
What was your motivation? What drove you to finally say it after all those years?
I felt guilty.
It's all right.
Because
it's all right.
It's too emotional and too many lies.
Yeah, you're the big liar. You're the one that's lying.
Yeah, well, if you say
29 years of
well,
lying.
if you say so, I
What do you
am. But
mean?
I'm here today
You
to
caused
get the
this
truth.
all on
I know.
yourself.
Your Honor,
You can
that's
only be
it.
mad at
You know,
yourself.
so we can get the results and get the
So
truth.
I want
and
everybody-
she can no longer be a factor in my life.
No.
And you think that
Miss Davis, don't
you
say
haven't
that.
been there 29 years,
Miss
so it doesn't matter.
Miss Davis, listen, I have to get you to a place where we can begin to walk forward, because we can't live in this and we can't grow in this. We can't heal in this.
I love my daughter.
I know you do.
I love her dearly.
I know.
That's what I'm saying.
And
if you love me, the cycle will continue to go on and on
But
to
Miss
continue to
Wandick,
hurt
Miss
me
Wandick,
over and over
I
again.
want you to look at me, baby. I believe your mother loves you. What I know is that she doesn't know how to show you, how to tell you. And she wants you to forgive her so desperately. But the truth is, she has not yet forgiven herself. With respect to your paternity, with respect to the question of who your father is, let's get down to the bottom of that. Jerome? These results were prepared by DNA Diagnostics, and they read as follows. In the case of Haggerty versus Wandick, when it comes to 29-year-old Marcella Wandick, it has been determined by this court. Mr. Haggerty, you are not the father. Miss Wandick, are you okay, honey?
Something that could have been settled 29 years ago.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm always gonna be there for you. Okay.
Come here, baby. Come here.
You can stay there with her.
Okay. It still looks like me. I don't care what it says. It's all right.
We're gonna get through this.
Miss Wandick, I know I could not give you the level of closure you truly needed. You got one part of the truth, but you stepped in, and I think you're surrounded by your limitless blessings, right? Because this love that you're experiencing, I don't think you've ever really had the opportunity to just experience this love in this way. And I know it's hard for you to really understand your mother's actions. She linked you to all the love you're standing around right now.
That's my daughter. I love my daughter.
And I want you to now go talk to Dr. Jeff, all of you individually, collectively, whatever you feel you need to do to start the healing process and figure out how we keep moving this love forward, right? I wish you the very best. Court is adjourned.
Thank you.
Ma'am, go ahead and stay seated. I'm gonna take all four of you out this way.